Apologies for that incredibly cheesy thumbnail. It was meant to be a Shaun of the Dead reference, and I didn't have a glass of beer, so I thought I'd just have a can of Coke instead. I didn't do a very good job there, did I? But yeah, Sunderland. I'm very pleased. Sunderland helped announce the Carl Winchester signing with a Shaun of the Dead gif, which is very, very appropriate, isn't it? Yes, as you may have seen, Sunderland have not long ago announced the signing of Carl Winchester from Forest Green on a 2.5-year contract, which obviously becomes our first January signing. So I'm hoping that with Carl Winchester, and I think apparently Forest Green fans have called him Winnie Esther. I'm hoping that he will offer quite a bit more going forward, because the midfield that we have got at the moment is quite stale and static, and I think we need to have a bit more creativity in there. And apparently Lee Johnson is quite good at looking at players who are good enough from lower leagues. Now, I've said in the past that I think, whether it be here or SCFC Fan TV, that we need to start, what's the word I'm looking for? Get players in who are quite young, build them up and really develop them and sell them on for a profit. We're going to end up having to do that in order to try and be sustainable. Now, obviously, Carl Winchester's 27, so that suggests to me that maybe he's one that we're looking to just, have on the books. But hopefully he'll be good enough. We'll wait and see. Obviously, going from Forest, with all due respect to Forest Green, obviously it's a big step, Forest Green to Sunderland. But if he's done well in League Two, and apparently he's done well consistently in League Two, then we'll wait and see. My issue is, obviously, we've had players who've done quite well in League Two, but haven't been able to make the jump up, to whether to League One or to playing for Sunderland. So we'll have to wait and see. But, Lee Johnson, like I said, he's worked with him before, and you'd hope that will be a bit of an advantage here. Now, if he's creative, and he can, and because like Conrad said last night, one of the issues against Hull was the fact that we weren't linking, well, at least in the start of the game, we weren't linking our midfield to our forward line very well. It was pretty we were struggling quite a bit to actually get link the two together, and hopefully Winchester can do that. I'm going to think of Shaun of the Dead every time. I'm going to think of Shaun of the Dead every single time now. But yeah, what can I say? Hopefully it's going to be a good signing. As for the rest of the window, like I've said, we're probably just going to end up signing loan players who are 20 or 21 from Premier League teams, because of the salary cap and because of the fact that their wages will not count towards it. So that's the thing. The good thing for me also as well is that with Winchester, if he proves to be half decent, he signed a 2.5-year contract, because we've got a lot of players out of contract in the summer. If you go and look on, I think there's pictures around on Twitter about the players who we've got out of contract at the end of the season, which is probably about 2/3 of our squad. And obviously next season, if the salary cap comes in, if we were to renegotiate new deals for them, their wages would count in full towards the cap. So the good thing is Winchester will already be there for another 2 years. So there you have it. Anyway, guys, waffled on enough. Love yous and leave yous. And like I said, the autism Q&A will be coming in the next couple of days. But love yous all. Thanks to everyone who asked a question. Thanks to everyone who support. If you like the video, comment and subscribe. That would mean a world. And also on SCFC Fan TV, we're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. And we obviously wanted to do it before the end of 2020, but obviously that didn't happen. But hopefully we'll get there quick enough. So drop a like, subscribe to both this channel and SCFC Fan TV, and I'll catch you there later on tonight for the Sunday Bunch.